third down, an extra defensive back on the field. There's Wilson to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
53.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
The 26-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 15 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered. He said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
And at the 25-yard line, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Okay, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
Complete to Jared.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run it with Kamara. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Saints 14. Seahawks, nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded out as their drive will begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Give him 16 yards on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Seahawks, nothing.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
At the 43.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
A 1-yard
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down? And Kamara has it stripped.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. Seahawk touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage.
The ball comes out. And Seahawks have picked it up. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Tyler Lockett. Touchdown.
Tyler Lockett, 47 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
It is good.
Myers connects on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Breeze now on first down. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
Now Breeze again. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the
on 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas, and he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Saints first down.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's Alvin Kamara with a And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now,
that's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
oh man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Steps away to his left. And this is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. A lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
8-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. We're in 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. on first down. Breeze. They'll rifle this one deep right side. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have moved out in front.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Wilson's pass. Intercepted.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a run back here from Harris. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Play action. Breeze. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
28-yard line.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. On second and 11 now. Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So that was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He was brought
Demario Davis there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's third down.
Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down.
Wilson on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This is Carson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great.
He's got him in. Complete. The 20. Touchdown. New Orleans. Taysom Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Buying time to his left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
He'll find Metcalf, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
21.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He lets it fly for, and this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards. They'll try to run with Carson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Wilson. That's caught at the 2. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
And got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing.
This has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief.